I've got to talk about this lady. Her name is Mukhtar Mai. She's from Pakistan. I just brings tears to my eyes. In 2002, she was gang raped on the orders of her local village because her brother had had an inappropriate relationship with somebody. So
they did nothing to the brother, they went
straight to her. This is like a cultural, you know, a thing that kind of happens in some villages in Pakistan. Not only was she raped, she was then walked naked through the village to show her shame.
And was it the elders of the...
And the elders of the village, so, you know, mainly all men and kind of councils. And, you know, for most women in that situation, in that country, what they probably would have done is committed suicide or they would have been killed by their family.
There is Islamophobia because our police force actually were too scared to tackle grooming and rape of our youth because of fear of being called a racist. That's Islamophobia, not the Islamophobia. Phobia is an irrational fear, OK? It's quite rational to fear female genital mutilation of 2,000 British Muslim girls every year, terrorism like happened to Lee Rigby. Like 2 days ago, 6 Muslims who were sentenced to 19, 20 years each because they were planning to blow up the English Defence League due to the blasphemy law within the Quran. Okay, there's a link to all these things. The same with the Muslim grooming gangs. As a common denominator, you have to look for what the issue is, what links them all. They're all Muslim.
A racist and a big... I am a British citizen. I was born in this country and I do not spout off rubbish like you do.
No, explain.
I want harmony in this country. You are a racist.
What have I said that's racist? All the Muslim grooming gangs. Everything I say is factual.
Well, since that conversation, the abuse charity NAPAC, which stands for National Association for People Abused in Childhood, have contacted Loose Women, reporting a rise in calls from young abuse survivors. They've also told us of a noticeable rise in calls from Asian women who suffered abuse in childhood and whose main perpetrator is usually someone from their own family. And it just sounds shocking, but it's not even surprising to you, Sarah, at all. This is stories that you've heard.
Yeah, I'm getting tearful at this already. I haven't even started. We had the fight for the girls in Rochdale.
What the fuck?
You are a racist.
What have I said that's racist?
You are a racist.
What have I said that's racist?
You are a racist.
What have I said that's racist?
For years and years, people in that town had been desperately concerned by what was going on. They tried their very best to raise the alarm. Young girls and their families had pleaded with the police. Frontline workers told their bosses. Internal reports were written, seminars held, letters sent to chief constables, MPs, government departments, and absolutely nothing changed.
And if any young child or woman is going through something that somebody is touching them without their permission, inappropriately, please, it is wrong. Go and get some help. It is wrong. It is not culturally acceptable. It is not religiously acceptable. No. It is wrong.
One of the victims was a girl from Essex, but she'd been put into a children's home in Rotherham, and she was the only resident of that children's home. I'd never heard of solo care children's homes. In 2 months in that home, she'd gone missing 15 times. Periods ranging from a day to a fortnight. And on one of those missing nights, she'd been taken to a house, put blind drunk in an upstairs bedroom, and cars had started arriving from all across Greater Manchester. Men were queuing on the stairs and on the landing outside the bedroom. And the jury heard that 50 men had had sex with that girl in one night. She was a child.
Thank you for watching.
Please
subscribe to the official
Brit
channel
and click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.